I'm Jeff Lasky at Chargers Park, where Philip Rivers took the podium to talk about his new 4-year contract extension with the Chargers. Of course, the very first question was about his feelings about whether or not the team will move to L.A.
The commitment that they've shown me and the trust in me as the quarterback over the last 11 years, and in turn the time that I've put in here, that outweighed any of the other uncertainty. That was that important and outweighed any of the uncertainty. The fact that they wanted me to have the opportunity to finish here and continue to lead this team, and that opportunity in itself outweighed any of those other variables that were out of my control.
Rivers also took the chance to clear up some comments he had made during the offseason that some people interpreted as saying that he did not want to move with the team to L.A. and that if the team did move, he did not want to stay a Charger.
My lack of excitement for a potential move was more about the thought of leaving this community than it was about a disdain for L.A. And again, that's still out of our control, and nobody still knows. So it wasn't a hatred of Los Angeles. It was more of a love for this community, and this is where all but one of my children have been born, and where our family has grown over a decade. So I think it was more that the thought of that was more than anything weighing on me a little bit.
Rivers shared what it was like telling his kids that he had signed to stay with the Bolts.
You know, my older daughters, and of course my oldest son is the biggest Charger fan in the house. But they were excited. They're excited. I think the uncertainty for them that still is, you know, from their perspective is, yeah, but where are we going to live? You know, that's what they want to know. They're excited to know they're going to pull for Dad and the Chargers for 5 more years, but that's their question, like it is many.
Rivers finished his press conference by talking about what it means to finish his career as a Charger.
Really, I think it's those things you look back on and go, wow, you spent however many years there. I think when you're in the middle of it, you know, you're trying to figure out how to block a certain blitz and how to make sure you convert a third down. But if you can take a step back in times like this, when you can a little bit, you're mentioned with those guys. It is awesome, and it's something you kind of dream about, but you don't know that it'll happen. You know, I mean, I used to always think it was neat and awesome, the guys that were able to stay at the same teams. You know, growing up a quarterback fan and seeing the guys that only played at one team, and now to have the opportunity to do that is very, very special.